of Six Flags Qiddiya. This park is in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and this park is crazy. Just look at these cliff faces that surround us. They make the park seem small. So below us is a log flume. Over here, this white coaster is Falcon's Flight, which is absolutely an insane coaster to do. And then there's some other coasters around here that we'll be talking about in a little bit. So let's go do Six Flags Qiddiya. This park is insane. Look at the entrance. Look at this. It feels like I'm in a Taylor Swift concert. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. So this park is open today on December 31st. It is the very first day it is open to the public. And what's crazy is this park has outdoor air conditioning. So the outdoor air conditioning ports are right here. You see this port right here? That's outdoor air conditioning ports right here. So they're actually going to air condition the outside of the park once it gets really cold. That's absolutely insane to me. Check it out. This is a Mauer coaster over here. Look at that. That is so cool. So that big tower is Sirocco Tower. That's the largest or tallest drop tower in the world. But honestly, it doesn't seem that big. It seems very small. But just like everything around it is so big, that's why it makes it so look so small. But just look at this park. Now, usually I would love to film these in the daytime, but this park opens at 4 p.m. and sunset is about 5:12 right now. So all my daylight hours goes to filming the rides. But I mean, there's good reason that the park opens so late. It's so it avoids the high heat of the summer. So Saudi Arabia is really a nighttime culture. They don't do much during the day because it's just so hot during the summer. All right, here's the entranceway. Oh, yes, that's a good lamp.
Buy two, get nothing. Very good. Welcome to Six Flags, sir. Come have a good time. Enjoy yourself.
Hello. Pretty good, yeah. Hello. Oh, look at that. Wow. This park is absolutely incredible. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. So ahead of us is the center tent area. This is the middle of the park. This is like the park hub, like you find at Disney World or like Universal. And here too, they have air conditioning ports. If you look around near the top of these buildings, you will find air conditioning ports. Just look how incredible this looks. This is absolutely insane. Now there is a show in about 20 minutes that I'll try and film in 360, but that will most likely be another video. This video is just a walk around of the park. I have about 17 minutes until that show. So up first, I'm going to take you through Discovery Springs. This is kind of their water area. This is where you find the Mauer Spike Coaster, I believe it's called, the log flume ride, the water coaster, and there's also a water splash area. Water battle ride where guests are supposed to shoot each other. There's not many guests on it tonight, so they don't really get wet. But that's for good reason. You don't really want to get too wet in the winter when it's cold. It's about 50 degrees right now and getting colder. Up ahead is the ride Sea Stallion. That's that Mauer ride I was telling you about. It's a pretty fun ride. It just has a very low capacity, which means it gets really busy. So you're pretty good during that early on. Oh, look at that. We got some performers over here. Yes. 4,000 YouTube, 280,000 on TikTok. Yeah. Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, I've been posting all about Six Flags Qiddiya on Monday. Yeah. Be sure to follow me. I have a lot more content. They're giving me permission to film on the rides. Yeah. Oh, this isn't for the ride. I have secure chest mounts and a handheld camera that's securely to my body. I'm having a ton of fun. This park is so fun. Alright, bye. Yeah, I rode it twice. It's so good. Nice. 280,000 on TikTok. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, have a good evening. Alright, so I'm going to show you the log flume drop area as well as more of the Mauer spike coaster up ahead. Oh, there it is. There goes the drop. Alright, let's continue on. So they have a dark ride called Into the Deep. It's a pretty fun dark ride. It's a shoot and ride made by Sally Dark Rides. Lots of theming inside of it and some pretty good interactivity with the ride mechanism to shoot to earn points. Alright, right here on my left you have the big splash. If I'm able to, at a separate time, I'm going to try and record that in 360 and I'll splice that here. To show you what that drop looks like, but if I'm not able to, it's a pretty cool drop. I have it on TikTok on vertical. But basically the idea of the big splash is it rises up, it drops into a pool of water and splashes this whole area with water. You can see how there's a lot of, water particles here. All right, if we time this right, we might be able to see Iron Rattler up ahead do its tilt effect. So Iron Rattler is that yellow coaster right there. and it's about to tilt. I'll pause right up ahead. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. The cliff walls make these rides seem not tall whatsoever. Here you have a ride called Steel Stampede. It's kind of like Mater's Yard at Disneyland California Adventure or Woody Stampede at Disneyland Shanghai. In front of us, you have a water coaster. I forget what this one is called, but we're about to time it correctly, and there's about to be a coaster coming down. So let's go check out this splash. It's about 50 degrees here, so not many people are riding the water coasters. Alright, let's make our way over here some more. Oh, Falcon's Flight just ran. I don't know if you saw that. Which means it should be over here in a second. So I'll actually wait here a moment longer so you can see Falcon's Flight. Look at that white/gray coaster up ahead. It's going to come powering through, I believe on the far side first. Look at that, that's beautiful. So I'm working on getting permission to film on that ride. And if I'm able to, I will film in 360, which means it'll. Hey, pretty good, yeah. Oh, there goes the tilt coaster again. Oh my gosh, look at that! Oh wow! Oh, they're about to drop. Oh, look at that! Oh. Let's get over here so we can see it. Whoa! Incredible. So a lot of people would believe that Falcon's Flight is the best coaster in the park here. But I'll tell you this, Iron Rattler, it could be the best coaster. It honestly could be. They're very different rides. Iron Rattler is tight and lots of turns and whips and loops and stuff, while Falcon's Flight gives you speed and drops and length. So they're very different rides. They're probably equal to a lot of people, if you ask me. All right, we're gonna continue over back to the center tent. By the way, this is Steamtown. I forgot to mention that. So this part of the park is all themed to like steampunk and things like that. And so to our left is the Iron Rattler Queue, which is that ride we just saw. It only has a 5-minute wait on opening day. That's incredible. And this whole park is so well themed. They got theming out the wazoo here. Just look at this. I can't wait to go into the gift shops later on and buy stuff. They have a lot of cool merch here. Alright, so I'll be breaking this video up into a couple parts just because I need to go film this show. Because I don't think this show plays tomorrow for whatever reason, but it is playing here tonight. So, I'll finish off inside the tent, and then I'll start the video back up right after that. Absolutely incredible. Look at this. I think that's a Zamperla Nebula to my left. Look at that go. All right, I'm gonna go set up for this show. Six Flags Qiddiya. I was able to film this show in 360, by the way. It's incredible. So I'll be posting that either before this video or after. But still, be sure to subscribe to me here for more 360 content. So right now we're about to enter the Twilight Gardens. And look at this. He's got these performers up on flowers up here. Oh, what? This is incredible. Look at that. So I believe Twilight Gardens is more of the family area of the park. They have at least one dark ride. They have a kiddie coaster. Look at that. And look at this tree that they have. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Just gorgeous. So up ahead, that's the Camelback of Falcon's Flight, the big white roller coaster in front of us. And that, if that Camelback was a coaster alone, that'd be the second tallest coaster in the world. But Falcon's Flight goes even higher than that, making it the tallest, and in my mind, the second tallest coaster in the world, just because of that extreme Camelback, that hump that it does. So we're gonna go over here for a second so I can show you the backside of the Iron Rattler, because it looks like we're about to time it again perfectly, where we should see that tilt effect going off. Look at that. So you see the coaster up there. Fantastic. Oh, and the light's coming off the cliff. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. It's gonna go underneath the pathway into this incredible hang time. It's literally one of the best coasters in the world. So ahead of us is this observation thing. I don't know what to call it, but I eventually want to do that with my 360 camera. So I might have that be another video. So be sure to keep an eye out for that one. In the meantime, let's continue through Twilight Gardens. So we just passed one of the dark rides. I haven't done it yet, so I can't tell you anything about it. And to our right is a family coaster. So up ahead, they have a splash battle ride. And we're gonna go up here. We're gonna use the pathway and check out what this splash battle is all about. It's just some lovely theming. Look at that. They have some great trees that will hopefully grow and provide some great shade, but even if there isn't any shade, you can have some fun in the water here. And this whole ride and building is so beautifully themed. And look at those lights up on the top of the cliff. This park is phenomenal. All right, we're gonna be moving on to another themed area. We're leaving Twilight Gardens in a second, I think. This orange coaster in front of us is called Spitfire. It has the tallest top hat in the world, but with Falcon's Flight right next to it, you would not imagine that's a tall ride. But no, that is the tallest top hat in the world, I believe. Or tallest, you know, reversible, some sort of title. It's the tallest top hat. But my gosh. This park is incredible. They have a huge candy store to our right. And I think the next land is Valley of Fortune. Valley of Fortune kind of has like an adventure feel to it. You know, like you're in an adventure movie in like the 40s or 50s or something like that. Flying planes and stuff like that. This is a Spitfire entrance. Such a great ride. It's amazing that they have so many great roller coasters here. We're gonna go this way so I can show you a different angle of Falcon's Flight. Just so you can see how big Falcon's Flight is. It is absolutely monstrous in size. Look at that. It is so big. It is huge. Oh, there's Spitfire. That's so incredible. So those lights at the top of the cliff up there, that's the highest point of Falcon's Flight. It literally goes up the cliff. It launches you up the cliff. It takes you around the cliff up there with some great elements, and then it shoots you back down into a launch drop to give off the fastest roller coaster in the world. All right, we're moving on, showcasing more of this park. So you see an airplane to our left. You know, it has an aviation feel, like an adventure feel. That's the best way to describe this land. Like you're an adventurer. And that's why I think it's called Valley of Fortune. Over here, they even have like a Jeep ride. Look at this. Just a fun little Jeep ride. Some nice theming. And it looks decently long too. It's not a short Jeep ride. It's a rather long ride. So I love that. I've not been on this yet, but soon I hope to. All right, moving on. I'm gonna show you the entrance to Falcon's Flight in a minute or two. That'll be the last stop of this video. It's probably in the low 50s right now. It's rather Alright. Canyon Charters. Looks like it's this airplane right to the right. Looks pretty fun. Alright, we have 2 more lands to show you. With the last land being the land where Falcon's flight is located at. To our right, that would be the main hub tent, but we're not going to go that way. We're going to go this way. And here, you can see Sirocco Tower again. That's the tallest drop tower in the world. It is absolutely huge. I think this land is called like something fair or something. I'm not 100% sure. But look, they got bumper cars. We'll go give that a look-see in a second. Looking like they are having a blast, I will tell you that much. They have like a Chinatown themed section of this land. That's kind of fun. A swinging chair ride. I mean, this park has a great lineup of rides. I don't think they duplicate any rides whatsoever. And I love that. Up ahead you have a carousel. It's not the biggest one, but it's well themed. They even have camels, look at that. Oh, look at this. This is gyro spin. I have never done one of these rides. This might be the first time I do one, is at Six Flags Qiddiya. And behind gyro spin, you have Colossus, this wooden coaster, if you can see it. All right, let's continue on. All right, we're moving on. We're gonna be entering the final land in a second. City of Thrills is what this final land is called. This is the land where Sirocco Tower's entrance is, Falcon's flight is. So it's the land of 2 record-breaking rides. So up ahead, this is Falcon's flight. I don't think it's currently running right now. They're still figuring out how to run this record-breaking attraction. It is the world's tallest, world's fastest, world's longest roller coaster. And so because of that, there are some technical difficulties that will arise, but it'll probably run smoother in the coming months. This orange coaster is a family inverted coaster called Adrenaline. It's pretty fun too, not gonna lie. And then this is what Falcon's Flight Intimates looks like. It is an incredible ride, I will tell you guys that much. It's pretty fantastic. Alright, and we'll finish off with this beautiful waterfall. Or water fountain, I should say. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. If you stayed this long, thank you for watching this video. And be sure to subscribe. I probably have a ton of 360 content coming out of theme parks and my travels around the world in the next coming months. So you will appreciate subscribing to me. Wow, look at that. All right.